Well, folks, I thought I'd just give a bit of an update on the cleanup progress on the layout. As you can see, Main Street is completely cleaned up. All the grass came off. I just recessed the buildings and all the little figures, and I just ran a vacuum through the downtown core, and it seems to have come out okay, so that was good. The Ace Supermarket parking lot also came out pretty good. I just ripped up the area that had flooded and relaid the grass, and there's really no evidence. And even the crossing turned out pretty nicely. Now you're probably wondering, okay, what happened here? Well, you know, they say with trial and error, it's okay to make mistakes just as long as you don't make the same mistakes twice. Apparently, I didn't listen to that because, you know, I saw the road and it was just terrible. And, you know, I've been kind of procrastinating on finishing the construction of the trolley line, so I thought, hey, this turned out pretty good. Why don't I, you know, build a section of road with the plaster as well? Because the big problem I have with this type of road is that the lines are white, and for those of you that don't know what the symbolism of white lines is, it's basically if the lines, dotted lines are white, that means that the traffic is flowing the same direction. So this is why on highways the lines are white, but on a country road or small highway with just 2 lanes, they're dotted yellow, which means you can make a pass, but it warns you that you're crossing over into the opposite lane of traffic. So what could happen here, you see, with this theory is that, you know, let's say you've got driver 1 here, and, you know, he's driving on the right side of the road. And then over here, you've got, you know, driver 2, and they're also driving on the right side of the road. Well, driver 1 may see these white lines and think, oh, I can go in the fast lane, because that's what the other lane is on a highway. They might come over into this lane. And driver 2 might think, oh, I can also go in the fast lane. And before you know it, everybody's going to be driving on the wrong side of the road as if it's England or something. So that's the problem with that. Now, believe me, I've been severely dreading having to clean up all those apples that were chucked at the building when these trees tipped over. And then Sparky came up with an idea, which I thought was pretty excellent, so I'm going to have a go at it. And what Sparky's idea is, it's basically to stick a sock over the head of the vacuum, and what tremendous timing, about 2 weeks ago this sock turned up in our house, and not one family member, including me, is willing to take ownership of it, so therefore it's mine, and, you know, it's good, because if something bad happens, like let's say this goes wrong and the sock gets sucked into the vacuum, it's not my problem to deal with at that point. So we're going to stick the sock over the head of the vacuum here. And the idea is I hover this over the apples get sucked up and they stick to this so they don't go in the vacuum, and then I drop them into something and collect them, and then I can have my apples back. You know, that might just work. Okay, so here's a first-person view of apple farming in 2018. Oh, look at that. There they all go. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to get something to distribute this into. I should have thought this through more. Oh, here we go. And now all I have to do is disconnect the vacuum, and the apples should fall directly into here. See, unfortunately, the switch doesn't work on this vacuum. It broke down at one point, and I repaired it myself, and managed to get the whole thing working except the damn switch. Now, I don't care what you think of this strategy. I have to admit, it does look kind of cool. It barely takes up any grass. It's amazing. Whoop. Whoop. Those ones. Oh yeah, look, our yard's full of them. Just go right behind the station here. Geez, these apples got a lot further than I thought. I'm just noticing some of them even got all the way out here. And we'll get all these ones. That should do it. Well, here it is after the fact. I mean, you can see the odd one there and a couple there, and you know, you see the odd one, but it's a fraction of the work to take those up than to get them all out, so thank you very much, Sparky. Yeah, you're probably wondering how we're going to get them out of the grass. Well, I'm going to suspect that if we just dump them into something like this, and give the box a little shake, the apples will separate from the grass. I'll get that figured out. Well, I think it's slowly getting there, so thank you guys so much for your support, and that's it for now.